Wildlife photography is my passion, but it's also my livelihood. The GF100-200mm lens is very versatile. It reminds me of my old 70-200 full frame. It just happens to be optically superior than the 70-200, lighter than my 70-200. The autofocus system didn't let me down. It's fast, it's silent, it's accurate. And the weather at the moment is very cloudy, so my shutter speed's quite low. But I'm not worried, because I switch on the in-body stabilization, OIS on the lens, and I have 5 stops. So that means I can shoot at lower shutter speeds, still get a sharp image. The lenses are weather resistant, so it's imperative for me to have a camera system that I can trust. And one of my favorite lenses to use is the 100-200mm lens from FUJIFILM. This is optically superb, edge-to-edge sharpness from 100mm all the way through to 200mm. I cannot stress the beautiful tonal range that I get, the contrast that I get. And it's portable, it's lightweight. I can handhold it without any issues, any problems. And the final results are absolutely amazing.
この望遠ズームに、最初にかけた思いというか、狙いは、やっぱり手持ちで、撮ってほしい。そのためには、もっと軽く小さくしなくちゃいけないっていうところで、ターゲットをもう1キロに設定してたんですね。ラージフォーマットのレンズで、こういう望遠領域をカバーできて、なおかつ OIS が5段、リニアモーターで高速 AF できる。しかも手持ちでこう捉えられる、レンズっていうのは初めてじゃないかと思うんですね。ですから、このレンズを使って、今まで 35mm では体験できなかった、画像をぜひ撮っていただければいいなというふうに思います。テレコンも使えます。はい。換算すると 220mm 相当ぐらいまでいけるんで、GF レンズの撮影領域を伸ばしてくれたというのがあります。
So for my work, sharpness and clarity is extremely important. So when I'm looking at telezooms or any zoom lenses, I want it to be very similar to what I get out of my prime lenses. So this 100-200mm gives me that ability to get really beautiful, sharp images with beautiful micro contrast in it. The other thing is it's no problem to handhold because of the optical image stabilization as well as the size of it and the balance with the GFX body. The ability to zoom in and get a 3/4 length and then zoom out and get a full body is imperative in some of the work that I do. So when I put on the teleconverter onto the 100-200, the image quality is the exact same. And that is a key thing, especially when I'm working in the commercial photography field. It can actually give us that compression that I want in some of my situations, where the background and the subject come more into play. Coming from other medium format systems, it's actually smaller and lighter and higher quality with the autofocus. And then coming from other 35mm full frame systems, it's equivalent in size. So I'm getting all the benefits. You know, it's small, it's compact, you can handhold it, and you can do so many versatile things with it.
ズームレンズですけれども、広角端から望遠端、ワイド端からテレ端まで、どの焦点距離においても GF カメラの高画素に対応する解像力というものをどの焦点距離においても担保できております。もちろん開放の F5.6 からその解像力を満たしているレンズになっております。レンズを明るくし、なおかつ解像力を出すためにはレンズの枚数が必要となってきます。 しかし、枚数が多くなるとどうしてもレンズは大型化してしまいます。そこで、私は一枚一枚の、レンズを薄く薄く設計する、そういうことを徹底して、まいりました。やはり自分で設計したものでしたけれども、最初はちょっと感動したところはありましたね。三脚を持っていけない、場所にも、気軽にカメラを持って入っていけるようになるわけですから、そこから生まれてくる作品というものももっと広がりを持ったものになると私は思っております。
I'm a storyteller and I want to tell a story, a complete story, in a frame. And the 100-200 is just in that range that allows me to do that. It is not so rangy that you have to carry a big, huge lens. It's right in the sweet spot of, I wish it were a little closer and I want to tell the whole story. My work tends to be printed large, really big. So that was one of the reasons I switched to GFX, and I've not been sorry because the image quality of the whole GFX system is unbelievable. And then the 100-200 as a zoom just brings all that forward. It loses nothing. 100-200, it doesn't matter where you put it, it's perfect. The images look like they were shot prime. The one thing that really blew me away about this lens before I even shot with it was the weight. When I picked it up, I was like, are you kidding me? All this power, and it's so lightweight. That just made it. That made my handheld work so much easier. The weather resistance of the GFX is phenomenal, and I expected that because it's a professional camera. So then the question was, are the lenses equally as weather resistant? And, you know, the first blizzard I took these camera systems out into absolutely proved itself to be weather resistant like crazy.
フォーカスの AF の性能とは直接関係ないところではあるんですけど、やっぱり GF レンズというところで質感だとか操作性だとか品位だとか、そういうところにもこだわって、このレンズにはフォーカスロック機構というのを入れています。新たに小型のフォーカスロック機構というものを設計しまして、実際にこの大きさに収まるように入れられています。開発の中で衝撃試験を繰り返しまして、じゃあ一つ一つ弱点を克服していきました。例えば部品だとか組み立て性だとかそういうところを全て一つ一つ直していきまして、最終的にはこの小型軽量というところと卓熱性を両立できたレンズだと思っています。